Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP today. MotoGP legend Marc Marquez has taken young Moto3 star David Alonso under his wing, offering guidance and training as the Colombian racer continues to dominate the 2024 Moto3 season. Could this mentorship be the key to Alonso's rapid rise through the ranks? MotoGP rookie Pedro Acosta is gearing up for his third home race of the season at Aragon, determined to bounce back after what he described as his toughest weekend yet in Austria. With top KTM honors slipping from his grasp, Acosta is laser-focused on delivering a strong performance at a track he knows well. KTM's recent announcements have stirred excitement in the MotoGP community, particularly regarding Daniel Pedrosa's expanding role within the team. As the Austrian manufacturer looks to the 2025 season, Pedrosa's influence is set to grow even further. Here's the latest on what's happening behind the scenes at KTM. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. David Alonso is turning heads in the Moto3 world, leading the championship standings with an impressive 71-point lead after 11 rounds. The 2024 season has been a breakout year for Alonso, who has already secured 7 victories, solidifying his status as the runaway leader in the Moto3 standings. As the 2025 season approaches, Alonso is preparing to make the leap to Moto2 with the Aspar team, where he currently races. But even as he climbs the ranks, Alonso has been receiving valuable advice from none other than 8-time MotoGP world champion Marc Marquez. The relationship between Alonso and Marquez has grown in recent weeks, with the two riders training together and sharing insights into the mental and physical demands of top-level motorcycle racing. Last weekend at the Red Bull Ring, the pair were seen discussing the pressures of racing, with Marquez offering sage advice to the young prodigy. "Of course you get pissed off, but it's normal. It's good to get pissed off. You carry it inside, it's good not to express it. And then at home, you eat your head off." Quote from Marc Marquez. Marquez's words reflect the intense emotions that come with competing at the highest levels of the sport, emotions that Alonso is learning to navigate as he continues his meteoric rise in Moto3. The mentorship between Marquez and Alonso isn't just limited to conversations. Last Thursday, the two riders trained together on production bikes at the Aspar circuit in Spain. For Alonso, this was a priceless opportunity to learn from one of the greatest riders in MotoGP history. The training session also included Alex Marquez, Ivan Ortola, John Masia, and Red Bull Rookies Cup rider Maximo Quiles, making it a valuable experience for all involved. As Alonso prepares for this weekend's Aragon Grand Prix, where he'll be gunning for his 8th win of the season, the young rider is undoubtedly benefiting from the wisdom and experience that Marquez brings to the table. With Marc Marquez offering guidance and mentorship, David Alonso's future in MotoGP looks brighter than ever. As he dominates the Moto3 season and prepares for his move to Moto2, Alonso is learning from the best in the business. Will this mentorship propel him to even greater heights? Stay tuned as we follow Alonso's journey through the ranks of motorcycle racing. The Austrian Grand Prix proved to be a difficult challenge for Pedro Acosta, with the young Spaniard finishing 10th and 13th in the Red Bull Ring races. The weekend's results not only marked a low point in Acosta's rookie season but also saw him lose his position as the top KTM rider in the Provisional World Championship standings to Brad Binder. Acosta now sits 7th overall, just 3 points behind Binder and 14 points adrift of Aprilia's Maverick Vinales. Austria was possibly the toughest weekend of the year, and Thursday's work in the box will increase more than usual. Quote from Pedro Acosta. To regain his momentum, Acosta has been training hard at Misano on a Moto2 bike, working to recapture the form that saw him clinch a victory at Aragon in the Moto2 class back in 2022. As the MotoGP circus heads to Aragon, Acosta is hopeful that the familiar surroundings will work in his favor. Having trained at the track multiple times throughout the year, the 20-year-old is confident that he can deliver a better performance than in Austria. The good thing about Motorland is that I know the track well from having trained there several days during the year, which will help us. Acosta added by Motosan. Team manager Nicolas Goyen echoed Acosta's optimism, acknowledging that recent results have been below expectations but expressing confidence that the Aragon circuit could suit the young rider's style. "We are all aware of it, and we are working hard to help him and give him the bike that will allow him to be back on top." Quote from Nicolas Goyen. Acosta's teammate, Augusto Fernandez, is also preparing for a unique challenge at Aragon. Although in his second season in the Premier class, Fernandez will be experiencing the Aragon circuit as a MotoGP rider for the first time, as the series did not race at the venue last year. "It will be my first time in MotoGP, so it feels like I will be a rookie again this week." Quote from Augusto Fernandez. Fernandez, who has enjoyed good results at Aragon in the past, is eager to hit the track and capitalize on what feels like a home round for the Spanish rider. With the track having been resurfaced since the 2022 race, both Acosta and Fernandez are preparing for a weekend full of potential surprises. As Pedro Acosta looks to rebound from his toughest weekend yet and Augusto Fernandez readies himself for a rookie experience at Aragon, all eyes will be on the Spanish duo as they aim to make the most of their home advantage. Will Acosta find his form again at a track he knows so well? Stay tuned for what promises to be an exciting weekend of MotoGP action. With the 2025 MotoGP season lineup now confirmed, KTM is preparing to sharpen its competitive edge. The Austrian manufacturer will field 4 riders, Brad Binder and Pedro Acosta in the factory team, and Enea Bastianini alongside Maverick Vinales in Tech 3. All 4 riders will be piloting the RC16, KTM's flagship machine. The focus now shifts to refining the RC16, a task that has been heavily influenced by none other than Daniel Pedrosa. Since retiring from professional racing at the end of 2018, Pedrosa, known as the Little Samurai, has been instrumental in KTM's development efforts. Pedrosa is highly respected by the test staff and by all employees of the KTM project. He always acts very decisively, gives clear instructions and always guarantees clear specifications. All this would also be valuable on race weekends in the Red Bull KTM box. Quote from Stefan Pirer, KTM CEO. Pedrosa's involvement is set to deepen, with Pirer emphasizing that the MotoGP legend will play an even more significant role in shaping the team's future. Dani Pedrosa's impact on KTM's progress cannot be overstated. According to KTM CEO Stefan Pirer, Pedrosa isn't just a test rider, he's the guiding force behind the bike's development. Dani is the boss. He has to develop the bike and make the decisions. The others have to ride and simply keep up. Quote from Stefan Pirer. Pirer's words underline the confidence KTM has in Pedrosa's expertise. When asked if Pedrosa might be taking on a new, more formal role within KTM, Pirer responded cryptically but affirmatively. He has a title now. Pedrosa's authority within the team is clear, and his influence extends beyond just testing, as he's now seen as a pivotal figure in decision-making for the RC16's future. This summer, Pedrosa has been actively involved in testing sessions at both Austria and Misano, working closely with KTM's engineering team. Heinz Kinnegadner, KTM's consultant, highlighted Pedrosa's renewed motivation and engagement with the riders. Dani is really motivated again, and he has also pointed this out to us. He believes that he can still tune the bike very well. In addition, Dani was believed to be less interested in a wild card recently, and this has changed again. He is really looking forward to it, even more so after the 2 Spielberg tests. He even communicates more with the riders. Quote from Heinz Kinnegadner. Pedrosa's enthusiasm for participating in another wildcard race is growing, with his recent testing sessions reigniting his competitive spirit. As he continues to refine the RC16, there's speculation that we may see him back on the grid soon. With Dani Pedrosa playing an increasingly central role at KTM, the team's prospects for the 2025 season look brighter than ever. As the boss of KTM's development efforts, Pedrosa's influence could be the key to unlocking new levels of performance for the RC16. Stay tuned as we keep you updated on this exciting chapter in KTM's MotoGP journey. Thanks for watching ZNGP today. This is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.